All right, we're back in the action here. I believe there was just a little bit of an internet situation at the pool hall there. Knocked down a couple of the live streams, but it looks like everything is back on and up and running. A well-played shot from Yang. Did get a little bit tight to the rail here. Luckily, he's got an angle that takes him naturally back to this lower left quarter of the table. You do have to watch the scratch. He's executed this perfectly. Solid finish to that rack. So an unfortunate roll off of the break. Here comes the jump shot. Perfectly executed. Well done. Up and over, directly over that 9 ball. Cleanly pocketing the 2 ball. And holding the cue for position on the 3. Very well executed from Yang. Got to navigate through the balls here, get around the 8, and he does. Well, the 4 ball does play by the 6. That was his intended target the whole time. Well done. Yang with another excellent shot there. Stuns up, got to watch that side pocket. And that's perfect. He's got a nice little angle, should be able to draw for shape. Really anywhere in this area is probably what he's looking for. Should be able to catch that circle. Maybe cheat the pocket a little bit. Now he's in the perfect line. You get the ideal shape on the 8 and close out this rack. Starting with a jump shot on the 2. And works himself into perfect position to close out the rack. It's tough to beat that. He's definitely in stroke now. Rack 13. Well, I know he's not happy with leaving the cue ball on the rail, but the way he's shooting, I predict that it's not going to be a problem for him. Oh, cue ball on the rail caused the issue. And what a huge swing at 6-6 tie. Such a beautiful break and run attempt by Yang all the way down to the 9 ball. But that's the only one that counts. Okay, looks like we have a player timeout. We'll be back in just a few moments.
选手陈冠宇，选手赖伟奇，请至12桌。
Okay, very nice break from Yu C. He's pocketed the 1 and the 2 ball.
Seems like I came back at a good time. They just came back from a timeout.
Yep, just came back from a player break.
But that 3 is tricky, man.
It is. Do you like the bank on it just for the more control of the position? It's to get down to the 4 ball. I think you have to bank it. Yes, and he's got the position. He might have been also hoping that maybe it would be a 2-way if he missed. There's a potential for being hooked. It was a good attempt, and I understand why he took that shot versus the cut. There was really no way to get down to the 4.
Can really let the natural angle take this cue ball here, though.
And he does. Does he get past the 7?
It's going to come up quite nicely.
Wow. I was just watching CHENG Wang before the player break. He had an incredible break and run starting with a jump shot on the 2 that was amazing, and he ends up getting the cue all the way down to the 9 ball and the cue ball on the rail, and it was one that he's normally going to make, but just that cue ball being on the rail caused him to miss it, and that went to Yu C as the win, and it was a big sort of swing. But he definitely can play really, really well because he made some excellent shots in that attempted run out.
I think from what I've seen so far, overall, Wu Qingyang has been playing more consistent than Yu C.
I would say the same from what I've seen so far, yeah.
It's funny how this game works sometimes. Like we say that he's playing better, but he's just tying up the game here.
Yeah.
So,
well, he's had a couple of late game errors that turned the table over later in the rack, and those can be quite costly. And they happened at times that was like 6-6 or I think 4-3 at one point, allowing Yu to come back into it. So it's been very close, though, the entire match. There hasn't been any big leads. And now we're down to just a race to 2 in a winner break format. I'd say Wang is favored just because he has the break right now. He's in control. But let's see what happens. He's been breaking quite well, pocketing the 1 ball cleanly in the side, getting that cue ball. Oh, didn't get the 1 in the side that time. So one rattled.
The cue ball and the 1 ball rattled.
Yeah, both of them missed the side pocket. He's happy about one, but not happy about the other, I guess. So a small opportunity. Yu has got to. He's got to work for this. The 1 looks like it's very close, if not touching the rail, which makes the double twist a big factor. You have to hit. Oh, it's not going to drop, but the cue ball is going to drop. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a very tough shot. I think the one was off the rail, and that makes that shot harder. Just being a little bit off the rail if it was. But you can see how deep those shelves are, how difficult those pockets play. Hitting the ball like that, you would think it would go in the pocket. And he's not happy with himself there. Ball in hand, to get that off of the ball in hand. But the one was deep in the pocket. Had to navigate some traffic, but just not happy with overrunning this. He's got to work extra hard to get back into position now. He has the skills to do it, but that's... So we're seeing a few turnovers now in this, late in this match, where really anybody's game to take down this set. The winner of this rack goes on the hill and is breaking. That's huge.
Just has to stay in line. UDC only has to stay in line, and he's pretty good here. The only tricky ball is maybe the 5, but the 5-6 combo is pretty open, and he has a good angle here on the 4 to just draw back nicely for the 5. So it was a great angle, great play by you. Oh, he's going to overrun here again. He's going to be on the wrong side of the 7. That angle looks really big.
Yeah, you're right. It's right in the position, the path line.
He knew it too. You could see when after he shot it, he looked away in disappointment. He knew that he shot it too fast right when he saw it move.
And so the safety was the easier play.
I don't think he gets it. Oh, wow.
It's close.
Speed. I think he got it.
Excellent speed on that.
I was almost fooled as it was moving.
And where they are, it's just after 11 a.m. This is the first match of the tournament, day 1. And it's always hard to get things going, especially, in the, not only for morning matches, but just getting started in a tournament. Sometimes it takes the players just a little bit to get fully in stroke, and winning that first match is the hardest thing. And these two players have been at a head-to-head battle for the last hour and a half. But it is coming down to these final few shots. Safety again from Yu Li. And I tell you, as good as Wu Chengyang is with the jump cue, I don't know that I'm comfortable with that. I was assuming that he was going to play that offensively and get out from that position. But it does seem like a little bit of a strategy change from earlier in the match when it was the scores were, 2-3 or something like that. They were taking more chances. It seems like they're playing maybe a little bit more conservative now that it's down to the final couple of racks. But Wu Cheng very skilled with the jump cue. And there's always the chance that something flukes in, but that didn't happen.
And he's left you a pretty nice angle on this 7. The only thing is distance, and he's kind of forced to play a bit of topspin, which might work against him.
Oh, how good did he
Nicely
hit
done.
that one? He even has the nice little angle I think, to where you can just draw it back for the 9 in the top right corner. Yeah, he did have to be mindful of the side pocket there, which is probably why he ended up there. No problem. Yuli on the hill and breaking to advance in the A side.
You know, another thing that it really But I was saying before the ad, one of the big things that I think is really different between the North American and Asian culture is also the youth that plays the game. I think a highlight of EvoSports is that we support, Z-Rolling in Taiwan, which, it does have a youth program and stuff like that as well. Our approach to teaching the younger generation of how to play pool and why pool, is fun, is so different. And I think it makes a big difference in terms of developing players that, like a strong player base. Taiwan, is a small island, but yet they can produce so many great players, and a lot of that is conducive to environment.
100% agree. And using live streaming and just stream recording of your matches, being able to review your matches is so important to see what your body is doing when it's under pressure in a match. Watching that back is so valuable. And I'm just thrilled that the young players all over the world are using this technology as a tool to get better.
Now, UDC has a good chance here to finish it out. He definitely doesn't want to give Wu a chance here. This is a run out. He's definitely going for the run here. And he's in good shape for it. Just has to draw back 1 rail for shape on that 3. He wants to come underneath so that he won't bump the 8s. So he wants to be below this line, essentially, right? Below this line.
Yeah.
Anywhere in this space is good.
Yep, just hitting a lot of low left. You can see.
He has a great angle for it. He doesn't have to.
Yeah,
he's coming all the way back.
Yeah, I think maybe the angle was just too steep for him to be able to get to where you were looking at. It was hard to tell. I think that's why he chose this one. But now he's got on the wrong side of the 5 if he's going side pocket. He could elect to bank this as well. The bank gives him natural shape on the 6.
Yeah, I don't know how much I like the cut into the side just because the 8 is there. And the 6 has very limited space for the position. You're really limited to the 8 is a pretty big ball and the 9 is pretty big. So you're really limited to maybe this area here or this area here.
You really have to bank this.
Yeah, I think you have to bank. But just to play for shape for this last shape area here. Oh, wow, look at that.
He followed one of your lines, I think. He came
that was my shape. That was the areas you
that was the area of shape that you needed. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, he bumped over on the 8 intentionally, pushing the cue ball off the 8, off the rail, and up for the 6. That was just so many things to keep in mind there. That shot.
And I think the hardest thing about that is the power control. Just because the power control is so different depending on how much of that 8 you really clip. And he really clipped that perfect, controlled that power perfect to get that shape. And it really shows how strong of a player he really is in order to achieve something like that.
Yeah, and I tell you that I would say could be a match-winning shot. He looks to be in position here on the 7 to get to the, I would say, short side of the 8, probably using some tough inside, putting the 8 in the bottom right corner. Yep, I like that. Oh, things have gotten a little bit funny now, haven't they?
Yeah, but he's
Oh,
okay.
wow.
I think he's okay.
Yeah, I don't
As
think
long as it takes his time, he's going back to get recentered.
good
Should be
idea.
okay. Especially at this point of the game, it matters. It is so important, and these players have enough experience that importance is only going to make their game stronger.
I like that. Very smart idea. Get yourself a drink of water, get reset, and
there you go.
come back
And he
to the
still
table,
landed
go
a
to
little
work.
pretty bad on this 9 ball. I'm surprised he didn't load it with a little bit more outside. But when you're on the pocket like that, it's hard to make that decision.
Yeah. He's hit that perfect.
And there you go, boom.
He gets the match. Yu Li Si takes it down 9-7 in the first round. Wu Cheng Yang going to the B side of this tournament. We'll have tables 7 and 8 live streamed on the EvoSports YouTube channel, EvoSports Streaming. You'll be able to find action for this event all weekend.
And we'll see you on the next one.
All right.